So hi Ophiuchus, thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me this month. I am Lou and this is your general week ahead reading. October 2020 video. You by far supported my channel so much by the likes, by the sharing, by the commenting, etc. Therefore, you are first on my list for me to complete the week aheads. So we're going to get into the energy. Please remember, it is a general reading. It will not resonate with you all. If it doesn't resonate, please move forward respectfully to the next reader. Anything you need to know about me, my channel, how to book a personal reading, how to donate, support the channel, etc. is in the description box below. Everything is there that you need to know. So this is for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Going to call on the angels. Angels, guides, keepers of light, please guide me. Which messages above all messages are for the highest good for Ophiuchus to receive for the week ahead? What does Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs need to know for the week ahead? Please remember these are timeless readings, so as and when you come across it, that is when you're meant to see it. So the main energy, what is the main energy for the week ahead for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? What's the main energy? Main energy for the week ahead for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Okay, so we have two. We have perspective and we have flexibility. So these go hand in hand together. This is about being flexible in the way you see things, opening your perspective up to other ideas and being open to ideas from others, etc. And just going with the flow. I'm going to read both of these. It says perspective. Your response to any situation depends on your perspective. When in a rut, your vision and choices are limited, whereas an eagle's view allows you to survey the bigger picture and reveal many options. Wisdom suggests you consider your current point of view and ask whether the mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects of your life are congruent. Raise your level of consciousness, awareness, and re-examine everything at a higher level. You will access fresh creativity and new opportunities. Another way forward will be revealed to you. And this is where the flexibility comes in, because obviously something new is coming into you and you may have to change your point of view. You may have to change the direction you're going. It may be you changing. I'm hearing changing sides. It could be if you've been caught up in battles, etc. It may be the side taking. You're now having to switch sides because you're now getting that different perspective. So flexibility. A rigid tree falls in the first gale, while the flexible one proves to be more enduring. So it is with your mindset and attitudes. Wisdom suggests that you look at your current challenges from all sides. When viewed from a different angle, you will find a new way around them. An open mind is reflected in a relaxed and healthier body. It allows you cooperation and compromise, so other people find it easier to work with you. Be adaptable, for there is always another and possibly higher perspective. So it even says take the highest perspective on the flexibility card. Okay, so let's have a look. Go into the tarot. So Ophiuchus, what is disappearing this week for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Please remember, if you're checking this out as your sun sign, please feel free to check out your moon and rising signs too, as there may be messages in there. So what is disappearing this week for Ophiuchus? So we have the Two of Cups reversed. So I'm feeling this. It's now time for you to be moving forward in a way that is more conducive with being with those that matter in your life. When this is reversed, this is sort of like it's letting go of that energy of being quite solo. This is about opening yourself up to love, but opening yourself up not just in romantic relationships, but in all relationships. This is about friendship. This is about family connection. This is about obviously romance as well. So this week we are going to be seeing that that need to be solo. You're going to be changing your perspective on it. You're going to be, as well, it's about being flexible with it. What is coming to you is for your highest good. So if you are looking for a romantic partner, what I'm being called to is, if you have got your heart set on your type. A lot of people say, what's your type? And if you are set with having only your type, that limits you. Your type, if it's not worked out in the past, probably isn't the type you should be going for. So this here is just saying it's time for you to drop the being on your own. Look for those around you that can connect on a soul level. And it's not necessarily going to be, if you're looking for love, those that you would normally gravitate towards. So what challenge for Ophiuchus this week? What's the challenge? What is Ophiuchus's challenge this week? Okay, so we have the Nine of Pentacles. So with the Nine of Pentacles, it is very much about being independent. It's very much about you. It's just get the message coming through that the challenge is you are worried that if you find your perfect romantic partner, that you will lose this independence. Okay, so it's really about getting hold of your mind and realizing that you don't have to lose your independence to allow others into your life, especially in a partnership. With a partnership, sometimes people can get very much enmeshed with one another. And it's so easy to lose yourself in this relationship that you it's then getting into the area of codependency, things like that, which is not good. So I'm feeling here it's very much about you are worried about losing your independence if you do go towards love. Let's just clarify. Clarify this Nine of Pentacles. This is a challenge for Ophiuchus for the week ahead. The Hermit, which is very much about that independent, about having the answers for yourself, knowing what is true to you. And yes, I'm so strongly feeling with this, the challenge this week is going to be bringing someone else in a way that is going to make you feel comfortable and making you know that you're not going to lose yourself. You may have been in this energy for a while thinking that, oh, you can't get involved with someone because you might lose yourself. It could be because of past relationships where you've become a couple and everything is done as a couple and there's no independence. This is telling you that you can have the independence, but you've just got to put your mind to it. You just got to watch out if you start to lose that independence. Keep working on it. It is something you have to work on throughout your life. But this is just about you are really worried about it. It's something that, yeah, I'm just feeling you've been there before. You've lost your independence when you've got involved with certain relationships. And that is what's holding you back at this time, because I'm feeling you now in a good place, but you're not wanting to lose that place. And that doesn't have to be the case. Okay, so what is appearing this week? So what is coming in for Ophiuchus this week? Whoops, on the floor. Okay, so what is coming in for Ophiuchus this week? We have the Two of Wands, which is very much about choices, decisions, which route you're going to take, where you're going to go in life. And what I'm feeling with this is very much that if you are moving forward and you are probably working towards a relationship, because I'm very strongly getting relationship vibes from this, it's about deciding. If you are so caught up in this fact of you losing your independence if you go into a relationship, you need to be making the decision of, is this a relationship that is going to be good for you? As well, are you actually ready for a relationship? Because this is presenting you with the choice. You can either continue as this free, independent person, not worrying about things, or you can be with a soulmate, but still be independent. I'm feeling that there's probably, for some of you, it's not quite the right time. You still need to do a bit of inner work on yourself to really understand that you don't have to get that enmeshed with someone to be in a relationship. This is very much about choices. You've got the choice. Which way are you going to go? Everything is there ahead of you. Which way? Are you wanting a relationship or are you not? If you are that fearful of a relationship, then you need to be doing extra work to work out why you're fearful and to put up the boundaries, get yourself into the mindset of understanding that you don't need to lose yourself just because you are partnering up with someone. Okay, so what is appearing this week? What is appearing this week? Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Sorry, we've already done that, haven't we? Yeah, we're on to what advice. That's why nothing was coming out, because you've already had the card. What's appearing this week? This decision, which path you're going to go on. Apologies. So what is the advice for this week? There we go, straight out. Temperance. Okay, so this is about getting your heart and your mind into alignment. This is about inner peace, inner strength. I'm feeling courage as well coming through with this. This is about you knowing, following your heart in a way that is logical as well. Very much understanding that choices are not just about your mind, they are about your heart. Every choice that you make has an emotional impact as well. Yes, it's good to make logical decisions, but you do need to be considering your heart too, especially when you're looking at probably potential love, potential relationships. Follow your heart as well. This is about making balanced decisions. So I'm going to pull a self-love card for the week ahead. What self-love message do we have for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the week ahead? Self-love message, please, for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Embrace your sensitivity. It says your sensitivity is the sacred gateway to your intuition. It's that special receptive radar that picks up energy and signals. In fact, your sensitivity is one of the greatest assets and the key to your survival. The more you connect with it, the more miracles and synchronicities you'll attract. So what I'm feeling with this, if you are in that doubt, if you are being challenged by thinking you are going to lose that independence, that you're going to lose your say, that you're not going to be able to live a good independent life as well as being with a partner, this is about trusting your intuition. This is about looking for those red flags. If there's someone on the horizon that comes into your life and is offering you this partnership, then it's very much about you just trusting your intuition. I'm feeling as well, just talk to friends, sound things out with other people, those that are close to you, those that love you. But I'm very much feeling that this is about you trusting yourself. It's also about trusting yourself if you're not ready to make that step. Trusting yourself is as in knowing that you need to do that work before you can move forward. But this is a good reading. This is really looking at where you are at this time, where you are wanting to go in the future. If you are not quite ready for a partnership, then this is about you really acknowledging that, acknowledging your feelings, being logical about it. If you're not quite ready for a relationship, if you've got all these emotions flying around in you, if you try and start a relationship when you're not quite ready for it, it's not going to work out in the long run. It's not going to be what's good for you. So trust your intuition at this time. Know where you are in your life. Know, are you ready really to take on this relationship? And then it's up to you to make the choices. But remember, any choices that you make, do it logically, but also include your heart, because your heart is what rules matters of love. So bring yourself into balance and know what is best for you. Okay, so that is your week ahead reading for Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. I hope it's helped you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and much thanks for being here with me. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon.